What's up, people? I'm back again with another live video. I got something very important that I want to talk about. I just got off of my other channel, my first channel, and I'm gonna talk about. I had a very poor education when I was coming up. I really did. Um, there was a time that I couldn't even. I want to talk about something else about doing business with with people or maybe with women. I'm just gonna speak of women, and maybe I can start off like this here. Um, loving having the loving my people, caring for my people, being there for my people, and things of that nature. I YouTube took my YouTube channel down, my other one, because they claimed that I violated the terms of YouTube services. Because they don't, you know what I mean. But I don't even know where to start at this point. Like when I was going to school, I felt like I had a poor education. I really did. I felt like I had a poor education, and the long story goes even further. When during the time when I was being conceived, coming out the womb, my mother told me that my father looked at me and said they done fucked my baby up like that. Um, my mother and they said that the doctors when they was delivering me, they was pulling on me too hard. And now I feel that I can tell the story because when I was younger, in my 20s and before, when I was in my early teens, like 16, 15, 13, 14, 15, 16, in my late teens and early 20s and early 30s and late 30s and ma- basically my whole mostly my whole life. I felt shame and I to tell people that I had a poor education and I had a poor comprehension. I couldn't even catch on as fast. You know what I mean? Because when I was going to school, I couldn't even read or write because doing birth, when I was coming forth, conceiving, when I was being conceived and coming forth. In the process, they did some damage to me as the way they was pulling on me to my head. And it caused me is to have the ability is not to catch on as fast. You know. So it from that it I didn't have the ability is to be able to read or write. You see what I'm saying? So when I learned how to read and write, I basically a lot of everything that I learned, my people of color helped me. A lot of them that could, and that you know what I mean. My family members that I grew up with around me, I told them that I wanted them is to help me with words and stuff like that because it actually frustrated me is to walk around not knowing how to articulate, no, not knowing the meaning of words. That was miserable to me. You see what I'm saying? Because I love reading and all of that. I love writing. I'm not good at. I'm not. I never was good at math. None of those things. But I didn't have the ability is to be able to do that. But at the same time, I have a love for my people. I used to have that old saying back in the day is that I wanted to like buy things and do things for my people of color. But just because I feel that way that doesn't mean that they're gonna actually feel the same way about me. You know, it's just not gonna happen. They're not gonna feel the same way about me. And it's just that my life was. I just felt like my life was weird. I just felt like I had it make you feel like you just had a weird life. You know what I'm saying? Because all throughout my excuse me, throughout my early 30s, from all the way from early 30s to late 40s, I was looking, trying to find a matchmaker for myself, I should say. But I never succeeded in it. I didn't prosper with it. I don't know if the Most High was trying to tell me something or whatever, you know? But I'll say overall, it was something that he was trying to tell me. You see what I'm saying? And I want to go back and talk about this here because I'm all over the place in this video. Is that from the videos that I look at? Oh, let me mention this guy here. They got a guy. I normally don't mention people's name. I mentioned it in my other video. You normally don't see me doing that, but he was a great inspiration for me. He really was. Um, Matter of fact, he's the reason why that I am a better YouTuber than what I am right now. He's the reason for that. He's the reason why that I'm a better YouTuber by learning, because he talked about the crisis of the black community, and I always wanted to do something about it. I used to be like, I felt bad in my spirit. Used to go to bed when I was in my like 31, 32. When I was laying in my bed, I used to get an uncomfortable feeling, and I wanted to do something about the problems in our community of color. I always wanted to do something about it. It was just in me, and I didn't understand why I was feeling that way, but I just had this spirit that I love my people of color and I wanted to do something to come in to help my people. That have always have been up on my spirit way before it was Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, any of those things. I always had it in my spirit that I wanted to like do something for my people of color. Let me tell y'all what it was. I said that here's my word. I don't say it now because we living in a day and age people don't care. I always used to say, our black men, and this is the thing that I came up with, our black men giving back to our black women in our black community. That's what I was thinking in my spirit, in my heart. And I just the thought of that, it made me happy. You see what I'm saying? But I really realized as I lived my life and as I got older, I really realized that uh, everybody, it's a good thought, but it's not when you're in that situation and you actually want to do something about it. The thought of it is easy, but when you actually step off into the ring, you really realize you get a bunch of punches and beat down because the way that I feel about other people doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to feel the same way about you or about me, you know? So I guess that's it on that since I can't think of nothing else. I'm going to add some more other stuff with it, but I want to squeeze this in there. Doing business with people, which is the main topic that I wanted to talk about. Doing business with somebody that you like, and the reason I'm bringing it up like that because I look at YouTube all the time, and I look at these other. I'm not gonna mention their name right now, but I do watch the videos. You see what I'm saying? And that You know what I mean? The information that I look, the material, when I look their material up, they got some good material. You see what I'm saying? You know, they got some good material. And I guess I'm my mind falling asleep now. I guess I'm gonna have to come back probably tomorrow because I'm not thinking straight right now, and I end up just throwing. I don't want to throw anything in the video, and so on and so forth. But from what I'm seeing, you don't want to do business with somebody that you actually trying to get involved with because it's not going to turn out good. Um, I don't want to. Hold on. I want to make sure I say this before I close it out. Because if you see, I don't want to fall asleep in this video. Um, when a woman tells you is that, oh, you just like my sister. I don't look at you that way and all that kind of stuff. I don't see you like that. I'm not attracted to you in that way. To me, that's a bad idea. It really is. It's a bad idea. It's a shitty idea. You see what I'm saying? Because me, I love my people, but if I like you, I like you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be sitting up there talking about I want to do business with you. No, not at all. Because it's either you can't help how you feel about something, and if it still go left, then that's on them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to come back and finish it tomorrow probably and talk more about it. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out. It's 12:40, so I'm gonna say peace and love to my people of color, and I'm out.